All right, so get ready because we're diving deep into something pretty amazing, a 7-planet alignment that's happening in 2025.
Oh yeah, it's going to be pretty spectacular.
I know, right? It sounds like we're talking about some sci-fi movie or something, but this is
Yeah.
actually happening and you can see it.
It is a rare sight.
Is.
The last time this many planets were clustered together in the night sky was back in 2006.
Yeah, so I mean, for everyone listening, think of it like this. Imagine all these planets on like a giant cosmic clock face.
Okay.
They're usually scattered all over the place, but during this alignment, they're going to be all bunched up together in one section of the sky.
Yeah, you'll be able to see them all from Earth.
I know, isn't that amazing?
It's pretty cool. It's a really fascinating illustration of how our solar system works.
Yeah, and this is happening.
From our vantage point on Earth on February 28th, 2025,
Yes.
we'll be able to see this rare configuration.
Between 6:00 p.m. and 9:30 local time. So mark your calendars, everybody. And don't worry about, what some of those disaster movies might have you believe.
Right.
NASA has confirmed that this alignment is not going to cause any gravitational threats to Earth.
No, we're perfectly safe.
We are safe.
The distances involved are truly immense.
They are.
Even though they'll appear close together in the night sky,
Yeah.
they're still millions of miles apart.
It's mind-boggling to think about how vast space really is.
Oh, it is.
And I think that's part of what makes this alignment so captivating. It's a chance for us to connect with something so much bigger than ourselves.
Exactly. And for millennia, humans have looked to the stars, searching for meaning and understanding.
Mm.
And this alignment, besides being a cool scientific event,
Yes.
has a lot of spiritual significance across various cultures.
Okay, let's talk about that spiritual side a little bit. First up, we're going to look at Vedic astrology,
Right.
which is a system that originated in ancient India. Can you give us a quick, primer on how Vedic astrology works?
Of course, Vedic astrology is based on the idea that celestial bodies,
Okay.
including planets, have a profound influence on our lives.
Mm-hmm.
These planets are known as Navadagrahas,
Okay.
and each possess unique energies and qualities that can impact our personalities, relationships, and even world events.
So it's not just about predicting the future, but also about understanding ourselves and the forces at play around us.
Precisely. It's about recognizing patterns and cycles and understanding how these planetary energies interact with each other, and ultimately how we can use this knowledge to navigate life more effectively.
I like that, navigating life more effectively.
Yeah.
So when these 7 planets align in 2025, what does that signify within Vedic astrology? What kind of energy shift are we talking about?
Well, each planet represents different aspects of life and possesses specific qualities. For instance, the sun, or Surya, represents our core being our vitality. The moon, or Chandra, governs our emotions and intuition. Mars, known as Mangala, is all about action drive and courage. Mercury, or Buddha, is linked to intellect and communication. Jupiter, or Brihaspati, embodies wisdom and spirituality. Venus, known as Shukra, is associated with love, beauty, and creativity. And finally, there's Saturn, or Shani, which is linked to discipline, responsibility, and the lessons we learn through life's challenges.
Wow, that's a lot to think about. But I guess what I'm trying to get at is, with all these planetary energies converging at once during the alignment,
Yes.
what does that mean for us here on Earth?
Many Vedic astrologers see this particular alignment as a time of amplified energy, a potent opportunity for introspection and growth.
Okay.
It's like all these different facets of our being are being illuminated simultaneously.
That makes sense. It's like this alignment is like holding up a cosmic mirror to us,
Yeah.
encouraging us to look at all these different aspects of ourselves, our courage, our wisdom, our relationships, our creativity, and ask ourselves, where am I in alignment with my true self? And where is there room for growth?
Exactly. Dr. Palvi Jampal, a renowned scholar of Vedic astrology,
Okay.
has written extensively about how such alignments can act as catalysts for personal transformation.
Interesting.
She believes that these events can help us tap into a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe.
So for those of you listening, as we get closer to this 2025 alignment, it might be beneficial to start reflecting on these different areas of your life that the planets represent.
Yeah.
Think about your strengths, your weaknesses, your aspirations. Ask yourself, what changes do I want to make?
Right.
What steps can I take to become more aligned with my true purpose?
It's about using this heightened cosmic energy as a springboard for positive change, both within ourselves and in the world around us. And what's really fascinating is that this planetary alignment coincides with another incredibly rare event.
You're talking about the Maha Kumela at Prayagraj, right? Happening in the same year as this alignment.
Yes, exactly.
Tell us more about this incredible gathering.
The Kumbh Mela is a massive Hindu pilgrimage,
Okay.
considered one of the largest gatherings of people on the planet.
Hmm.
It occurs every 12 years, rotating between 4 different sacred cities in India. Millions of devotees gather to bathe in the holy rivers, seeking spiritual purification and liberation. But the Maha Kumbh Mela taking place in 2025 is the grandest of them all. It only happens once every 144 years, and the fact that it falls in the same year as the 7-planet alignment is truly remarkable.
So for those who might not be familiar with this picture, millions of people converging at the confluence of the Ganga Yamuna and the mythical Saraswati rivers in Prayagraj,
Wow.
all seeking spiritual cleansing, all immersed in this incredible energy,
Yeah.
and now amplified by the planetary alignment.
It's a spectacle that blends faith tradition and the awe-inspiring power of celestial events in a way that's almost impossible to comprehend unless you've witnessed it firsthand.
Wow, it really makes you think about how everything is connected, you know? Like the cosmos and human spirituality and ancient traditions.
It's all coming together.
All converging at this one point in time.
Yeah, it's a testament to how deeply ingrained the celestial realm is in the human experience.
It is.
We see this fascination with planetary alignments across cultures and throughout history.
Oh, absolutely. It's not just a Vedic astrology thing.
No, not at all.
So many other cultures have their own fascinating interpretations of these events.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. For instance, in Western astrology,
Okay.
which has its roots in ancient Greek and Roman traditions,
Mm-hmm.
planetary alignments are often seen as periods of significant growth and transformation.
Interesting.
They're considered cosmic opportunities to step into our power and manifest our potential.
Like a cosmic green light for personal evolution.
Precisely.
I feel like that.
And if we go even further back in time,
Yeah.
we find that ancient civilizations like the Maya Egyptians and Greeks viewed these alignments with a blend of awe and apprehension. Oh, yeah. They believed that these celestial events held divine messages and could impact everything from agricultural cycles to the fate of empires.
So they were really looking to the stars for guidance and understanding.
Absolutely. Take the Maya, for example.
Okay.
They were incredible astronomers meticulously tracking the movements of celestial bodies.
Wow.
And for them, specific planetary alignments signaled key moments in their calendar and were often associated with prophecies and predictions about the future.
That's incredible. Do we know of any specific Mayan prophecies that are connected to planetary alignments?
There are many interpretations, but one that stands out relates to the alignment of Venus with the Pleiades star cluster.
Okay.
The Maya saw this as a time of renewal and spiritual awakening, a period when the veil between the physical and spiritual realms thinned, allowing for greater communication with the divine.
Wow, that's pretty powerful imagery. Seems like they really believed that these alignments could open up a different level of consciousness.
Yeah, and then you have the ancient Egyptians, who were equally fascinated by the cosmos.
Mm-hmm.
For them, the alignment of Sirius,
Okay.
the brightest star in the night sky,
Yeah.
with the sun, marked the annual flooding of the Nile River, which was a vital event for their agriculture and civilization.
It was their lifeblood.
They even built their temples and pyramids in alignment with specific stars and constellations.
So they saw these alignments as not just symbolic, but also practical, influencing the very rhythm of their lives.
Exactly. And in ancient Greece,
Yeah.
philosophers like Plato and Aristotle pondered the significance of planetary movements and their potential impact on human affairs.
Oh, interesting.
They believed that the cosmos reflected a higher order, and that understanding these celestial patterns could offer insights into our own lives and destinies.
It's amazing how all of these diverse cultures, separated by time and geography, all shared this fascination with the stars and their influence on humanity.
It really is. It speaks to the universal human desire to find meaning and connection in something larger than ourselves.
Yeah, we look to the heavens for answers, for guidance, for a sense of wonder and awe.
Absolutely.
And what about Islamic astronomy? How did they view planetary alignments?
Well, Islamic scholars made significant contributions to astronomy during the Islamic Golden Age. For them, the precise observation of celestial bodies was crucial for various aspects of life, including navigation, timekeeping, and determining the lunar calendar. Alignments played a vital role in these calculations.
So for them, the alignment of planets was more about practicality and scientific precision.
While practicality was certainly a factor, It's important to remember that for many Islamic scholars, the study of the cosmos was also deeply intertwined with their faith.
Right, of course.
They saw the intricate order and beauty of the universe as a reflection of the divine.
It seems like regardless of the specific interpretation, there's this underlying sense that these alignments are not just random occurrences, but rather part of a larger cosmic tapestry.
Yes, exactly. And that brings us to a fascinating intersection, the interplay between science and spirituality.
Okay, I like this.
We have the scientific understanding of how these alignments occur, the laws of physics, the orbital mechanics, the precise calculations. But then there's the question of why. Why does this happen? What does it mean for us on a deeper level?
It's that age-old question, isn't it? Science can explain the how, but the why often leads us into the realm of spirituality and philosophy.
Precisely. And that's where things get really interesting.
Hmm.
Whether you approach this alignment from a purely scientific perspective or a more spiritual one, it presents a unique opportunity for contemplation.
Yeah, it's like this alignment is bridging the gap between these two ways of understanding the world,
Right.
the empirical and the mystical.
And perhaps within that space where science and spirituality meet, we can find new insights, new perspectives, and a deeper appreciation for our place in the grand scheme of the universe.
I like that, a deeper appreciation for our place in the cosmos.
Yeah.
It's humbling, to say the least.
Yeah.
It really is. It makes you realize that there's just so much we still don't know about the universe.
So much.
And maybe that's okay, you know? Maybe
Yeah.
that sense of mystery is part of what keeps us looking up at the stars and exploring and asking these big questions.
It keeps us going.
It does. So with this incredible 7-planet alignment happening on February 28th, 2025,
Yeah.
what advice would you give to someone who wants to actually see it? Like, how can they witness this firsthand?
Well, the first thing is mark your calendars.
Of course.
Remember, it's happening between 6:80 p.m. and 9:20 p.m. local time.
Okay.
Find a spot with as little light pollution as possible, like maybe a state park or a remote beach, or even just your backyard if you're lucky enough to live away from city lights.
Yeah. And to really get the best view, I'd recommend using a stargazing app.
Oh, those are great.
There are a ton of them out there that can help you identify the planets and the constellations.
Definitely. They can really add another dimension to the experience.
Yeah. And don't forget to dress warm.
Yes,
Yeah.
especially if you're going to be out there for a while.
Right. You don't want to be freezing your butt off while you're trying to have this amazing cosmic experience.
Can't be too distracted.
Exactly. And I think maybe the most important thing is to approach it with an open mind and a sense of curiosity.
I agree.
Just allow yourself to be amazed by the sheer scale and beauty of the cosmos.
It's truly awe-inspiring.
It is. Okay, so to wrap things up for everyone listening, you are officially invited to a cosmic party on February 28th, 2025.
I love it.
7 planets are aligning, the Mahakumbh Mela is happening, and the universe is putting on a show that you don't want to miss.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime event.
It is.
Yeah.
And as you're looking up at those planets all lined up, think about this.
Right.
If those planets really do have the power to influence us, like so many cultures believe, what kind of collective shift in energy might we experience here on Earth?
Oh, that's a great question to ponder.
Right. I mean, maybe it'll be a surge of creativity or a wave of compassion,
Or
or maybe even like a collective awakening to our interconnectedness.
maybe something we haven't even thought of yet.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it all, right? The universe is full of surprises.
Mm.
Well, thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the mysteries and wonders of the cosmos.
My pleasure.
We'll catch you next time for another fascinating exploration.